So if I was starting over in 2026, I wouldn't learn copywriting. Well, at least not just copywriting, because here is the absolute truth. Hey, how's it going? I'm a copywriter. As your outreach has literally never worked. And in 2026, it's going to work even less. But hold up, before you click off this video thinking that I'm saying copywriting is dead and no copywriters can make any money, first just realize that's not what I'm saying at all. And you probably want to watch to the very end so you actually understand why I'm saying this. Because I'm saying most people who are trying to sell copywriting or think they know what copywriting is have everything completely backwards. So what would I learn instead of copywriting? Well, I would also make sure that I know how to put my copy into context, meaning that I understand things like funnels, email marketing, offer creation, and a couple other skills that I'm going to get into in this video as well. Because here's what's funny. People always ask me, yo, Tyson, is copywriting saturated and does it still work? And the question itself doesn't even really make sense, but I'll explain why. The reason why is because skills don't get saturated. Markets don't get saturated, but what does get saturated are offers. Just think about it like this. If you were to say that a niche or a group of people that's oversaturated over there, what you're saying is that that group of potential customers now has no more problems that they would spend money on. If you were to say that copywriting is oversaturated or doesn't work anymore, you would then be inferring that copy just doesn't actually help businesses at all, which we know for a fact isn't true. So what people really mean when they say, is copywriting oversaturated, is the offer of, hey, I'll write your emails oversaturated? And the answer is yes, but it actually has been for years now already. Because I've been talking about learning secondary skills since like 2022 and 2023. So now I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into what skills I would learn, not just instead of copywriting, but also on top of copywriting as well, if you genuinely wanna make copywriting your main skill and make it work and actually get into the freelancing space. And also, side note, I have free courses on pretty much all of these other things that you can learn as well. And skill number one is going to be funnel creation. Every business owner needs funnels created for them, and they need them consistently. Funnels consist of things like landing pages and backend systems to make sure that everything works. For example, when someone goes to a landing page and they see somewhere where you would put your name and email, you're gonna put your name and email in there, and then you're gonna get an email into your inbox. All of that stuff has to be set up by somebody. And a business owner 9 times out of 10 is not going to do that. And now, with that being said, of course, on the landing page, you're going to need copy. In the emails that you're going to get, you're going to need copy. But now think of just how much more valuable you are to a business now that you can take care of an entire funnel, start to finish, rather than just be that guy that like, yeah, I can write your funnel. I can write in a document and send it over to you. And you can then hire somebody else for thousands of dollars to put it all together. And not just know how to create the funnel, but actually how to improve the funnel is a huge skill that you can learn. So if you were to take someone's marketing and just improve it by 10%, and they're making $1 million a year, now they're making $1,100,000 per year. You just saved them or made them an extra $100,000 just from a little increase in the marketing. And this is why not only having the skill of funnel creation, but also funnel optimization, extremely valuable, especially going into 2026. And of course, one of the most important parts of the funnel is email marketing, which is the second skill. And I don't just mean writing emails, because everybody in the copywriting world just wants to write 200 to 300 word emails and get paid tons of money just for that. And it's possible. I've actually seen people make really, really good money only just writing straight up emails or writing straight up copy and not really getting too much into the other skills. But you want to give yourself the best chances you have possible. And there is a lot to email marketing. People always ask me, yo, Tyson, how can I practice email marketing? But it's actually quite interesting. You can't really learn it or practice it until you actually do it. That's right. You have to offer it to a client or to somebody before you've even done it yet. Because think about it. How are you going to practice on an email list if you don't have an email list or you don't have access to these softwares? It really doesn't make any sense. Because in email marketing, you have to know about segmentation, you have to know about deliverability, you have to know about automation, list growth, analytics. You have to be able to understand all of those. And you're not going to be able to actually get them all unless you already have access to somebody's email list. But how are you going to sell somebody email marketing if you don't even know how to do it in the first place? Well, that's exactly where skill number 3 comes in, which is offer creation, as in creating your own offer that the market actually wants. One of the biggest sins that I see most copywriters do is they don't actually have an offer. They just sell a service. And selling a service is the quickest way to get $0, no matter how hard you try or how long you try. Just going up to people and saying, I'm a copywriter, literally puts the onus on them to figure out what they would do with you. And it's way too easy for everybody to say, I just straight up don't need that. But that's exactly why you should create an offer, right? And I'm not talking about an Alex Hormozy $100 million offers type of offer where you're saying, hey man, I'll get you this result, otherwise I'll buy you a coffee. Instead, the offer should be very, very simple and very, very basic, but still an offer nonetheless. Something that is ROI focused, that's already figured out for the client as well, and gives them a good idea of what they're gonna get and how they're going to get it. For example, an offer is, I'm gonna build a product launch sequence for an info business who wants to launch a new product line so they can get it up and running and get the biggest launch that they possibly can. That's something where you're gonna help somebody front to end on how to do a specific thing. Now, people are going to ask me, well, Tyson, what if they don't need my offer? Well, it's very simple. Then you sell them what they do actually need. So you present somebody with your offer. You show them what kind of results they can get and how they can get it. And they say, well, I do like it, but I don't need these two things. So why don't I just take the email marketing and maybe some funnel building? I don't really need you to write my YouTube scripts, for example. And you say, okay, let's negotiate on the price on that then. And you can already see how much more effective this is than, hey man, do you need a copywriter? The truth of the matter is that copywriting is becoming a commoditized skill. There are so many people who want to become copywriters who are messaging all these business owners in their DMs saying, hey man, I'm a copywriter. I wrote you these 3 emails. Can you please hire me? And the reason that's never going to work is because, again, everybody's already seen it before. That offer is completely oversaturated. So you need to come up with something unique that you can help somebody with in a way that you can help them get that. For example, you're able to help people get an extra 10 clients a month just by creating a brand new lead magnet, marketing that on their Instagram, getting more people to sign up to their email list, and then converting those people who sign up to the email list with high converting emails, or just a really good automation. And here's the key. Nobody wakes up thinking, oh man, I really need a copywriter, but everybody wakes up thinking, man, I would love an extra 10 clients per month. So what would I learn instead of copywriting in 2026, or at least on top of copywriting in 2026? Funnel creation, email marketing, and offer creation as well. When you combine these 3 things, you're no longer just a copywriter. You're someone who can genuinely provide revenue and value to somebody in a way that they haven't seen a million times before. And if you make this one very, very simple shift, I'm telling you, your results are going to be completely different. And when you start outreaching with an actual offer, people are going to want to hop on sales calls with you and actually work with you. And again, if you want to learn more into these skills, email marketing, funnel creation, offer creation, I have free courses on literally all of them on this very channel. So I highly recommend you go check them out. That's it for today. And of course, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.